name is Dorothy Chia and you're watching my vlog, Life of a Piano Teacher. Today we are going to talk about special needs. I made this learning aid after a student that I taught when he was 4 years old bit me. So he just bit me out of sudden, and I think he was just venting his frustration, and but it got me to think very hard how I should go about conducting his lessons, and so I made this learning aid. And so whenever he does something well, I would reinforce with a happy face, and whenever I was displeased, I would show an angry face, and this communicated to the child my thoughts and feelings, and he was able to respond with an appropriate behavior. So let's look at what some of the learning disabilities that piano teachers encounter. Increasingly, we have more and more students who have ADHD, Attention Deficit and Hyperactivity disorder. So ADHD, the kids basically are very hyperactive, and they don't like to stay in one activity for too long. Another common disorder that sometimes teachers encounter is dyslexia. And for dyslexia, it's actually a learning difficulty that affects the reading skills of students. These days, more and more, we are also encountering Autism Spectrum. And for Autism Spectrum, it's actually a neurobehavioral condition where the children might do something repeatedly, or they have poor communication skills to communicate their how they are feeling. They will avoid eye contact. Now, how does this affect piano lessons? Very often, parents engage a piano teacher to work with their kid for piano lessons, but in the engaging process, they fail to inform the teacher that their child has these special needs. Now, I feel firstly it's not very fair for the teacher, because we can teach well, but on top of our music teaching, we also need to know how to best work with your child. And if your child has a learning disorder that we are not aware of, we might be teaching in a way that is not appropriate or doesn't benefit the child. So in such a scenario, not only do teachers get frustrated, but the child also gets frustrated, and parents will be wondering how come the child is not learning well. Another problem is that some parents get defensive when teachers point out certain problems that happen in the classroom or at the music lesson. I would highly advise parents to be transparent, because learning disorders can always be treated with early intervention, and it actually is a whole lot of piano lessons, teachers involved, parents' involvement, as well as the medical help from psychiatrists, psychologists, and we have to probably engage in some therapeutic processes as well. Piano lessons, I believe, is a language that transcends ADHD, dyslexia, and autism. But for piano teachers to best work with children with these conditions, it is best that parents and piano teachers work hand in hand and be transparent about these conditions, because we do understand and we definitely want to help your child to our best ability. Thank you for watching this vlog, and if you like what I've presented today, do subscribe, and I'll see you next week. Bye!